go. Action.
We recording?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Hi. Thank you all for coming on out here. My name is David Johnson, and what we're going to talk about is the NFL Draft of 2018. So we're going to talk about this because it's an annual event held every year to select the rookies for the NFL Draft. And this year it was held in Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium. This is important. There was nearly 400,000 people that were expected to attend over the 3 days that the NFL Draft was had, and more than 11 million people watched it on the opening night of the draft. The first 32 selections were made Saturday night, and they changed the lives. 32 millionaires were made because they got to live their dream and join the NFL. So first thing we're going to talk about is why this was important for the North Texas. So this is one of the largest event draws in the history of North Texas. Like I said, it took over 400,000 people actually attended the draft. It created more than $10 million worth of revenue for local businesses, including a 25% increase in various hotels and restaurants from previous times during the year. This is the first time it's ever been held in North Texas. And it's also not likely to happen again for another 30 years as they cycle through the other 30 NFL cities that are happening. So now we're going to talk about what actually happened. So the draft actually began at 7 o'clock Thursday night and was broadcast across 3 networks: Fox, ESPN, and NFL Network. On Thursday night alone, more than 11 million people are recorded to have actually watched the draft. The gates to the stadium actually opened at 12 o'clock noon on Thursday afternoon to begin a series of events. Everything from doing exercises and drills that the athletes themselves did, to autograph signings, interviews, even a formal red carpet walk, not dissimilar from how they do for the Oscars or any other major event. Throughout the weekend, 256 draft picks were made by all 32 teams in the NFL. It was exciting. Every single one of them had their lives changed as you got to watch them fulfill their dreams that they've been working to for their whole lives. Some of the highlights were the various activities across the stadium. These included autograph signings with both past legends and Hall of Famers and current draftees that were projected to be drafted. There were things like running the drills. There was famous fast food stands, everything from Fletcher's Corny Dog to Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. There was all sorts of different things. The night started with the first pick was Baker Mayfield from Oklahoma was selected, and it wrapped up approximately 7 o'clock Saturday night with the final pick of the draft was Trey Quinn of SMU. But there were so many stories held in between from various athletes. People like Shaquem Griffin, who was the first person ever drafted into the NFL with only one hand, to Maurice Hurst, who overcame a heart condition that had medically flunked, and they told him he might never be able to play again, was selected in the 5th round by the Oakland Raiders. So many stories, both positive and negative. People that have overcome, bad childhoods and drug addiction. They finally got a chance to live their dreams. Just to summarize, the draft, like I said, was held in the Dallas area for the first time, as it had previously been held almost exclusively in New York. It had things for people of all ages, and it had more than 10 hours of coverage, estimated to have been watched by a total of about 15 million different people throughout the 3 days. The money raised for millions of dollars for local businesses, different revenue sources, hotels and restaurants, of course vendors in the area. So as can be seen, it was an important cultural event for the area, and not something we're likely to see any time again. Something I learned a long time ago was that every good presentation ends with a bang. So I always end with an explosion.
What's poignant is that
Yeah, I know. Do I get an Oscar for this? What do you think?
the final draft pick was from SMU.
Yep.